I see comments. I hope so. So we haven't had Heather out in a while. She's back. Alright, let's get you guys up here. Yay, came up right away. Yes. So how has everybody been? Oh, I just realized I didn't put my little light on my camera. We gotta find you here. It's like iPad so I can see comments. Hi Irene, hi Janet, hi Jacqueline, how are you? Hey Cecilia, how are you? I'm just getting you guys all up here live. Make sure all my volumes are off everything. Hallelujah. So hopefully comments work. Hi Amy. Hey, I didn't want to turn it on beforehand because I don't know how long it stays charged. To be honest. I had to charge it in one of my things and I was like, oh. Oh, it's wonky. How is everybody tonight? If you're new and watching, type the word alert down below. Rosie, my robot, will send you a message in the messenger, in your personal message. Type the word alert back to her there, and then you'll be notified. Also, hit anywhere on the page, and 3 little dots pop up. Hit the notification there, too. Hello, Carol Lee. Hi, Irene. Oh, Carol Lee again. So, we gotta talk. Oh, yay, Tammy, new person. Yay, welcome. So, let's talk. I always get right to business, you know. Let's talk about picking out some ribbon before we do our little project today. Let's put that back there. So, I'm going to show you just 2 signs or 2 ideas of things that you can use or do. But it all depends when you start picking out your mesh, or if you're going to do it on I did a 30-second live. Yay, Amy! Good for you! Hey, you start little, you work your way to whatever you need to do to get it accomplished. Good for you guys. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Tammy. So we're going to take this little guide. We're going to talk about how to choose ribbon for your sign or whatever you're using. So I pulled out a little mesh guide. This is only part of him. This is my little gnome that we'll be doing for Christmas. Good evening, Wendy. Aw, thanks for the hugs, Wendy. Hey, Janice. So, we know the dominant colors is what you look at in here. So, black and red and white seem to be your dominant colors, right? Oh, where did I put all his ribbon? So, we know we're going to use buffalo. Now, I'm not saying this size, okay, but I'm just showing you for colors. To give you some ideas, okay? Now, depending on what you're doing in mesh, so like maybe I might do a black and white check mesh, or a red and black mesh, or red and white, you know, and then you put, if you're going to put ruffles in there or something. But to give you some ideas, whether you're just going to make a bow with it, it all depends, okay? Good. Oh, look. Hey, Tammy, how are you? So, for instance, we know we're going to choose black and red. That's a given. I got his over here. There's another way you could do in a buffalo plaid. You can do something like this. So it pulls the black, and this is like a tan color, kind of like his ears. He has a little bit of brown on this little holly. It's like a snowflake here. So you could go that route, because we can go very glittery. And then I thought woodsy, okay? So if we're going woodsy and not so glittery, so to speak, let's say if we wanted to do something like this. So we have our little guy here, our little gnome, right? Hope he'll stay. Hey, Chris, how are you? So this here, let me cut this off. I didn't cut this one off. This is black and white Christmas trees and moose. I lived in Alaska for 3 years, so this brings back a lot of memories. All right. So you can pick up that, and if you wanted to go the woodsy route, because of the gnome is kind of woodsy. He hangs out in the woods. He's got a little brown bell here, or a little rustic bell here as well. So you could do something like that. Pick up your plaids. I also have this one, for instance. This has, what do you call them? Pine cones on it with like the white pine needles. I also have this like in green pine needles with it. You can do red berries, you know, with it. So you have a lot to choose from. Hey, Kim. Hey, Chris. So you can choose different types. So depending if you wanted to go in the sparkly route to make them go real sparkly, you want to take them in the woodsy route, you can do these or combination with this guy. And this is just to give you some examples. So you want to look at the color of him. Now I have another one back here. I know I had a pin, didn't I? Maybe I don't. Oh, and then I also had this, which is, let me open this up. I'll switch pins since I, hold on. Never. Hey, Donna, never put your pins in your mouth, but I always do that. So like this, look how cute that is. So again, he has a snowflake on here. So this is snowflake ribbon. So whether you're just, like I said, going to use these just in a bow, you're going to make your tails depending on what you're going to do. And we're going to do this guy with you guys. We got lots to do. Lots to do. All right. So that's some ideas with this guy. All right. Now I'm going to show you. Look at how easy can we put these away? Well, I'm going to have to clean that up later because it's going to drive me crazy. So, you remember I said I came back from Wreath Makers Live. So this was a sign I got from, it was either Wreath Shop or General Wholesaler. I forgot. And I had the rail. I put it together. Now this sign, which had the brown, what do you call it, rope, like jute, I cut it off. If sometimes I can pull out the nails, sometimes I can't, so I'll just hammer in. I glued the sign and I stapled this. Let me bring the little, hey Melissa, hey Wendy, good evening Julie. So I stapled it. I didn't paint the rails because, again, depending on what color I'm going to do here, it's going to cover it. And there's only this little bit hanging out because it has 2 holes here for a bow. So for this guy, I could go 2 different routes. I have 2 different, this one I had, I don't know where I got this. I got this last year maybe from, oh my God, what's the name of the store? Michael's. And this I got from the Wreath Shop when I was down there with Makers Live. Because I couldn't remember if when I got the sign, if I had a green background or what color I had. So I bought this when I was down there. So for this guy, hey Kathy, thank you. Yeah, bless my page, you guys. Bless, bless, bless. Bring your friends. Let's have fun. I should do this. Let me take this down. This may work. Ooh, I'm so smart. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, it works. Just can't touch it. Little easel action going there. Make it easier for me. Hey Lori, how are you? Did I get you, Kathy? Okay, so let's say I wanted to go this route. All right, this has gold, a lot of gold in it, and it has red trim and stuff like that in it, right? So I can bring in some of that green because he has a lot of green on him. So I don't want to go so dark with the green because then you're going to lose him in there. I could bring in some sparkly green. I have some rickrack and it's like 2 colors of green, like a lime green and like a Christmas green in there with the red. I can bring in, this is, I think, almost the same kind of plaid as this one is, just a smaller version of it. Okay. Thanks you guys for blessing my page. Yay. But let's say I didn't want to bring in so much green of this dark green. Why not bring in this green? It will lighten it up. Not me. I know this is going to fall. Let me move him over here out of my way a little bit. Hopefully you can still see him. I think you can. So I can lighten up the green. And spots on this ribbon, it is a little bit darker. Not as dark as this. Like this is like a hunter green. But look at the difference of that And it brightens up the sign. It lets the sign stand out and your ribbons. And again, depending what you're going to do. If you're going to do a red and white, if you're going to do all red, or if you want to do white and accent with this. I wouldn't do all white maybe, but red. The green's kind of hard to find. But you can choose any color. And we'll go on that as far as choosing this some other day. But right now it's like this. Hey, Janet. Hey, Karen. I got the sign when I was down at Wreath Makers Labs in New Orleans a couple of weeks ago. I either got it from, it was either the Reef Shop or General Wholesaler. I forgot which. So don't be mad. So one of those two had it. Oh, yay, Janet, welcome back. So that, okay? So let's take this baby out. Let's say I wanted to stick with more of the darker colors. I could still use this one in with it. I could still use this. I could still use this. I could still use this. Now I can bring in some lighter colors if I wanted to. If I wanted to bring like a red and white in there, like a candy cane, I could do something like that too. So you have multiple choices, or a solid gold one would look really pretty. Do I have a solid gold one? Well, no. I don't have all my Christmas ribbon out. Or even, here we go. This one has like a lime green gold in it. They're all going to roll off. Or even this one. Look at that. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that one. It's like not popsicles, icicles. My granddaughter was here, so we had popsicles today. Wasn't a good day with her. Her first time she got sent to her room. So anyway, so that gives you some ideas with the signs that you can do. I have a bunch that we're going to be working on with you guys. I don't have this one picked out, but I have it to go on this. And then I thought, why not be fun? Usually you do these like turkey faces and stuff, and you do them where, you know, you put it in a wreath. And I thought, you know, maybe we'll do something on here with them just to make it different, you know? So those are things. So I've been working on these. I have some other rails, bigger signs and stuff to do with y'all. And look. Hello, Miss Regina. Look how we're going to clean off the table. Abracadabra. It's gone. I never did that on a live before. Oh, good God. What a mess I made. You won't know. Tomorrow, see how my table looks now? This is what it will be like after I finish the live tonight. Hey, Brenda, how are you? Hey, Connie, how are you, my friend? All right, so let's get to what we're going to make tonight. So if it's your first time watching, type a live down there, alert rather, and Rosie will send you a message in the personal messenger. Make sure you type alert back to her. Hit anywhere on the page, those 3 little dots pop up and it says notification. Hit that too. So you get it 2 ways. So if you're on Facebook, you'll see it. If you're not, you get the other alert. And then you can go on my Known as Nutty Crafts page. I know, Tammy, you like me? Just toss the stuff. It's ugh. I just cleaned the craft room too. All right, so tonight, this is who we're gonna do. Gotta make sure I got all his parts here. I thought we'd do him. And I'm going to show you how I decided to pick out some of the ribbon tails with him. Haven't picked out the bow with him yet. Oop, he's upside down. So we're going to do him with this. And I think we may have him the sign that I painted. Holding the boost. Oh, wait, his hands are backwards. Yeah. Something like that with him holding the sign. I was like, oh, yay. So we'll put that over there because I don't want to mess that up. Oh, Jolena, yay. Welcome, welcome. I have a lot to ask. Is your bathroom fit? Janet, do you think my bathroom, do you think I would come on a live and never tell you that my bathroom was done? So the answer to the question is no. Not one worker came last week. Nada. Tomorrow, it's going to be nada again. Oh, and he has a little chain too, so he may be holding the chain, he may not. I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. The bathroom's not done. Nobody came. I texted the contractor, and he said, course, he said, oh, we're coming Tuesday, and I'm coming with them, and I'm not going to let them leave till it's done. And I'm like, heard that before, you know. And I'm like, yeah, right. And it's just like that much needs to be done, and I can have my room. I can clean it, put my clothes up, and everything. Oh yeah, throwing that, it does. Oh, Connie, she's not really working, but I think I figured it out, but I don't want to say anything until I get approved. Hi, Gwen. Hey, Doris, how are you? All right, so let's get with this guy. So, oh, I put him back before I discussed everything with you. Silly me, I got sidelined. So I pulled out purple, okay, because he's got purple pants on. I already cut the tag off his derriere. All right. He has black, white, and green. So what I chose to do tonight, I'm going to pull out another color, which isn't in him, but when you think of Halloween, you always think of the purple, you think of the orange, the black, the white, red, and, right, did I get them all? I think I called them all. So, if you guys can see over here, oh, don't worry about it, Janet. I just give up asking. Hello, Norma from Alabama. Hey, Terry. Hey, Doris. Well, I did list this in my shop. What did I put it under? I just have a green sign that tells you how to take care of your wreaths, and he's listed as Frankenstein wreath, which is some basic stuff in there because not finished as far as his bow and everything, how we're gonna, he's gonna plate all the way out, but he is already listed in my shop. If you'd like to buy him, go ahead and get him because there's only one. So I'm gonna do this because everything is so dark in color. I wanted to brighten it up a little. So I have this orange metallic mesh. Okay, I'm gonna do some curls in the green, and every other one in green. And then I had this. I had some leftover of this. I bought this last year. It has the red, green, purple, orange metallic in there. And so we're going to do every other curl in this, every other curl in this. Now I did 7 of each curl because I wasn't sure how he was going to play out. And I didn't want to use, do 9 ruffles. And if he's covering up half of the thing. So as far as that goes. So let's get going. We're going to do some poops today. And I know you're going to ask me where I got this. And you're not going to believe this. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I found it in there. It was either one of those sales that we're doing it's from last year, I think. And, ladies, hope you're sitting down. Because I think I have the thing here still. This was originally $15.99. $15.99. Y'all take a guess what I paid for it. I'm not going to tell you. Y'all guess. Write down what y'all think I paid. And then I'll tell you who's right. Because you're not going to believe it. I love having my iPad working. We're going to pull out a couple of these. So go ahead and just type it in, y'all. So while you're going to type, we're going to start doing this. I'm going to scrunch this up. Just like this. Nope. No, Kathy. No, Norma. Close, Janet. Tammy, ding, ding, ding. You got it. Hi, Dobby Hall. It's $3.99. I couldn't resist. I was like, it's mine. Mine. So, Julie, was that $200? No, $3.99 I got it for. Seriously, it was on their little clearance rack. It had their little clearance red sticker on it from $15 to $3.99. It says reduced. So it must have been from last year. I don't care because I got a bargain. All right, so what I'm going to do. Hey, Barb, how are you? So I'm going to find one at the top here, and I'm going to do it as close as I can to one on the bottom because I don't want to go on an angle so much and waste my mess there. Yes, she did. And you know what, Tammy? You get bragging rights. That's what you won today. Oh, $2, Julie. All right, so this one pretty much goes directly down, so I'm going to choose this one. Multiple ways you can do this. The way I just do the most of is I put it and I tie it off with a zip tie. You can fold it back and do it that way, your choice. But I'm going to start with the top rail and work my way down on this one. Hey Teresa. Hello Miss Carol. I know she gets bragging rights. Hello. So we're going to take the zip tie. Now when I thread it through, I don't want this thing to stick out this way. I kind of want to hide it within the wreath, so that way nobody gets hurt. And this is a 3-dimensional, so it's not going to really play that it's going to hit a door because it's, you know, far enough away from the door. Pull it as tight as you can. I go about 1 inch away from where I tied it here. Take my clippers and just clip it off. Okay, maybe I won't clip it off. Alright, and then when I cut this down, I have my scissors here hiding somewhere, and I do the same thing about 1 inch. That's how I like to do it. I do it all different. I do it this way, I do it where it curls back. No right or wrong. Alright, so this, because it is kind of high, I don't want to do a third one around. I think, and let's see, I got a good old Frankie going in here. I think we can get away with 8 inch in the middle and 10 inch. Sometimes I'll do 10 inch and 12 inch. But I think we can do it, no, let's do 10 and 12. Yeah, let's do 10 and 12. I feel like making a big poos tonight. So, we always play like these little games of like trivia and stuff. So I posted a thing on my page and I said, what is the one thing that makes you laugh out loud? So my response back was my granddaughter's knock-knock jokes. Because she'll sit at the dinner table with you or even the lunch and just go knock-knock and you say, who's there? And she goes, smell. And you go, smell who? And she goes, smell mop. And I'm like, smell mop? Okay. But when she said it the first time, I was just like, you're not making any sense. And she'll do that, and she'll go again. She'll do the same joke again and again and again. And she's just a little character, she is. But today was her not so friendly day for the first time. She wanted her little friend over from across the street, and we had her over so she could play. And she just got one of those moods where just a little whiny and cranky. Oh, I want the keys. I want to drive the car. I want to do it. And I say, and then she stands there crying. And I'm like, if you're going to whine, I don't think your little friend wants to see you whine here. So I said, okay, we'll just go to your room. She went up in a room, and of course, Niagara Falls was happening. You would have thought the earth was crumbling down. And then she had a popsicle, and then she wanted chips. We watched Monsters, Inc., and I could tell by her breathing, I was laying in the bed with her, that I think she's going to fall asleep. You know how they try to fight it, their eyes are like, oh. So she was fighting it, but she fell asleep. She did. So, what is the one thing that makes you laugh out loud? Hey Janet, how are you? Go ahead and type it in. Let's see what everybody has to say. Because I know there are other things that I still laugh out loud about, you know, but they're not. To me, they're funny. Maybe somebody else would be like, what? So, alright, so we're doing 10-inch poots on this baby. On the inside of the rail, or the top rail, however you want to phrase it. Now we'll see how far along. We may do this in 2 parts tonight. We'll see. We'll see. Because you guys, gotta help you guys pick out ribbon. I like having you guys involved. It makes it fun. Oops. Now, you can see I'm using the Ultimate Mesh Roller by Miss Susie Brown. Oh, I didn't put it underneath. I was like, why is this all out here? I didn't put it underneath. Oops, my bad. There is a ruler here, and you do slide this underneath. I don't know why I did that. Oh, well. I'm not going to stop now. I can't stop. All right, so now when I get to the finishing here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this one back up. So that way I'm not wasting my tie. My grandson trying to scare me all the time cracks me up. I know, don't they? They come up with the wildest things, thinking coming around the corner, you know, like they're going to hide and then they jump out at you. My granddaughter's stories. Oh, yeah. They make up the weirdest stories. Cassie was telling a whole story about, you know, how my daughter's fostering puppies and stuff. And she goes into this whole tangent about, yeah, I was sleeping and then these puppies and the monsters came and the puppies came and they rescued me. And I'm like, what? My 3-year-old great niece rolling her eyes at her mother. Ooh, I know. And we're like, payback, Mom, payback. I'll poof these all out once I get it all done. It just makes it easier for me to do the next row. So I've finished the top row. I'm going to bring it straight down because I have a tie right here, and I'm going to tie it right here. I know. Cassidy hasn't learned the rolling of the eyes yet, but she has told me, well, you know, just out of the blue, she's, Nona, you annoy me. And I'm like, excuse me? It's like, where did you get that from? Now she's into trying to do this piece going like this. And I'm like, where did you get that from? And my other granddaughter, who's older, like 4 years older, her and her friends, it's that big piece thing, and they pucker their lips to look like fish and stuff. So that's where she's getting some of that from. But, you know, I'd rather have her do something funny than something that's not so good. When the dogs slide on the floor. Oh my God. Yeah, they got their legs all stretched out behind them. All right, we're going to do 12 inches on this outside one here. Now, I put in my Etsy shop with this, I wasn't sure once I got him in here with his legs. I said 27 inches because of his height with the legs, but I'm not really sure, so we'll have to measure him when he's totally done. I really like this mesh. Oh my God, I wish they had more. I only bought one because that's all they had. And you gotta look for those little things that are hiding. All right, 10, 12, 13, 14. Oops. Okay, I'm not counting 14, it's 12. I'm counting from the 2, the 3, the 4, so I'm saying 14, but it's only 12 inches, by the way. I know, I roll my eyes on my granddaughter. I'm like, really? Like yesterday, she got so mad at me. Actually, my daughter did. And it's my fault. I thought my daughter's a realtor, and I thought she said she had a showing like 3 something to 4, whatever. And I figured, all right, she's not going to be up here for a while. Cassidy's little friend wanted to go to the pool. They were going to the pool. So we went, and it was like 3:30. We got there for 15 minutes to swim. Then they stopped for 15 minutes. So every quarter of the hour they stop. So we're having ice cream. And her mom comes. And Cassidy goes, I said, oh, your mom's here. And I'm thinking, why is she here so early? Well, she was picking her up around 4. And I went, oops, read that text wrong. So, of course, Cassidy is not happy. She doesn't want to leave. And my daughter's going, well, if you want to keep her for the night. I said, no, I got so much to do. Because, you know, I've had her all during the week, and I've been trying to do my classes at night. And, you know, you're trying to catch up. And I'm the CEO, the VIP, the operations, inventory, computer person. I'm jack of all trades, right? So you got to catch up with everything and do it. So I said, no, can't. Guys, please pray for Jackie, the chicken lady. Her kidneys are failing. Janice just told us. Oh no, Gary. Oh goodness. I hope. I hope she does okay. I see you, Gary. Thank you for letting us know. Wow, that's so sad. Well, yes, prayers are being sent to her. It's not a happy thing when things like that go wrong, or anything goes wrong in somebody's life. My life, getting the room done. Ugh, frustration. Okay, so we're coming up to the end. I got one more poof to do. Poof to do. Alright, so I'm coming up to the end here. This is the last poof. So the same way I started with the zip tie, I'm going to put it in here. I'll zip tie it. It will go underneath the poof here and zip tie so you won't see it. I know I was supposed to meet with a friend tomorrow, and she messaged me and said she's not feeling well. She's going to the doctor, and I'm just like, good gosh, not good. I wasn't feeling well last week, but it was just like, you know, I'm good. All right, so the same thing, tie it about 1 inch. This time I'm pulling it up this way. So it's going upward, so I'll pull the tie inward again, because it's on the outside. Definitely don't want anybody getting cut. And snap it off, and I just push it down. And then I'll cut this off. Same thing, about 1 inch. Sometimes I'll go a little bit longer, it just depends. You know, like 1.5 inches or something. Okay. Get in there. Now I'm going to stick this in a bag right away, only because it's metallic. And this metallic stuff will stick to everything. There we go. Got a little caught up there. So what I use 2 things to stick my mesh in, whether it's a small mesh or this 21-inch mesh. One of the things I use are this, because I have 2 in here. Throw my ribbon on top of it. Is the umbrella bags. You know when you go into a department store and they have those umbrella bags right there? Right like that. The other thing you can use is, you know, you get the newspaper in. It's not as see-through, but it still works. Hi, Barb. All right. So I'm going to pull all my twisties. I can't think tonight. And I'm just going to move them out of my way so when I start poofing, they're together. Okay. So now we're poofing. Now when we poof, oh, this one I started. Now when we poof, I find the edges of both of them, you know, on each side. And I'll poof it around, and then I just kind of tuck those little edges in because I don't want the raw edge sticking out, and I'll just stick it up like that. I think my chair is a little low. Nope, I just made it lower. There it is. I was like, why do I felt like I was like sinking. Now I'm probably out of frame with my head. Find out in 2 seconds because it's like a 20-minute delay. Oh, it's not too bad. I just felt like, I was like, why do I feel like I'm reaching up from my thing? Oh, I like the purple with this. I'm so happy about my iPad. Let me just tell you, the little things in life. Little things in life. Alright, so this is the end of the first round. Almost. Can't find the edge. Where's the edge? Edge, edge. And it's just kind of like an accordion. You pull it out and you puff it up. Now we'll do the bottom. Same thing. Now some people, you can do it as you go. You do a poof, you can poof it up then. Doesn't matter. No right or wrong. I like to just leave it at the end because everything gets all tangled up into everything, and it's just easier to leave it, for me, to when I finish doing all the poofs, to come back and poof it. I really do like this mess. It's nice and sparkly. All right. So my one granddaughter started school this last week. 3rd grade. Isn't that wild? You know, when they're babies, they seem to take forever to get, and you watch all the cute things, the rolling over, the sitting up and stuff. And then all of a sudden, it's like they're in preschool. And they're in kindergarten. And now she's in 3rd grade. She's 8 years old. Ugh. And my other little munchkin doesn't start. I don't know when she starts. I think my daughter said September 6th. Maybe I'm wrong. And she's going to her 2nd year of preschool. She's 4.5. She tells you now. I'm 4.5. Did you know that, Nona? And then she's telling me, Nona, Christmas is coming, and your birthday comes after Christmas. And I said, yes, I know. Don't rush it, because I'm turning that big 6-0 this year. Hey. All right. So some of the colors I chose an array of ribbon for this one. Usually you guys have been seeing me just using 2, you know, and then I go all the way around. This one, hello, we got 6, ladies. 6 different ribbons. We're going to have fun with this one. This is a purple candy corn. We have the green and white stripe with orange metallic. And then we have this, I can't think, diamond. And it has black spiders on the purple. So we got that guy as one of the tails. So every other tail is going to be something different. Oh, well, we have 6 colors. So we have black and green polka dot. Then in between I have, and the outside are going to be 2.5 inch, and I'm going to put a 1.5 inch inside. So purple with this, it's like I'll use the word felt. It's raised, like little funky design. It has little glitter in it. And then we have the diamonds here, and with the green in between, the black and white. I know, it's argyle. I always say diamonds, and I'm like, I know it's not diamonds. And I know it's not chevron. Argyle. Gorgiles. What is it? Goggot? What are those monkeys that sit on the edge of the roof? Goggot? How do you say that? Goggiles? Oh my God. I'm horrible. Alright, so just to show you what Frankie will kind of look like in this baby. Now you can do him any way you want. And that's why I wasn't sure how we're going to do him. If I put him in the middle here, he's holding the sign and his legs hanging down below. Or you could put his head up here and his hands here and not put his legs. I think I'm going to put his head here and do it like this with his hands maybe holding here. Or maybe he'll be up a little. And that's the decision we'll come to. But, so you could see the colors. So each one of them has a light color in with the dark in somewhere in there. So it's not all dark, dark, dark. So that's how I chose the colors out of him. I got the green, I got the purple, the black, the white. I threw in the orange. You know, we have it here just to brighten him up a little bit. Argyle. All right. Gargoyles. Oh my God, I'm going to drive myself crazy now trying to say that word. All right. So we're just going to take this. I cut these at 13 inches long. And what I did, I've already pre-cut everything. See, when I'm organized, I can make this go faster. Fold it in half. Gargoyles. You know, that's like a kid saying, you know, when you're young, you can't say spaghetti or specific or wristwatch. They say Pacific, spaghetti, and wristwatch. You know, I still have to say wristwatch. I have to say it slow, otherwise it comes out like wristwatch, like I'm German. Gargoyles. Gargoyles. Oh my gosh, say that 10 times fast. Oh, before we put those babies in, see, I almost did it again. Put you guys away. We got to put our ruffles in first. Ah, see, was so excited to show you those. Don't need to see my derriere on the other end either. Sit on my shirt. Come here. Now I took these I cut at 15 inches. Now you can cut them whatever length you choose. Get that last one, he's a little further away. Okay. But look, I just gotta have some sparkling. Oh, thanks, Connie. All right. So I took these. Oh, I didn't leave any out. I'll show you on the green because this may be hard to see. I'm going to put it up this way. I'm not going to put it across. I'm going to put it up and down this way. It's just a simple ruffle. It's not a big ruffle. It's not 20 inches. I cut them at 15 inches. So I'll show you with one of these because these are a little bit lighter and it might be easier to see. 15 inches, folded it kind of like in half. Not kind of, I did. And then I just scrunched it up. That's all I did. So every other one's going to get one of each. I mean one in each. Which way does that go? That way. So it's not to make a whole circle out of it because I have this metallic under here and I really wanted that to show through. So I didn't want to make such a big ruffle that you would wind up hiding it. As far as a full ruffle goes, that is. Now I want some more metallic. I'm gonna, you know how you start, oh, what a Frankenstein. You start doing something and you fall in love with the mesh or, you know, a ribbon, you're like, oh, I gotta have more, and you can never find it. It's like one of those things. I mean, I had this some last year, you know, some of this, and I'm sure they have it out. I've banned myself from going to the stores, although I do have to go tomorrow because I do have a wreath I have to ship out, and I'm hoping I can replace the sign on it. Because I saw that the sign had gotten damaged, so if not, I will contact the buyer and say, hey, and see if she would like me to replace it with something else. So yes, bless the page, y'all. Invite your friends to come in and hang out with us, learn some tips and tricks. You can save this video if you want to. Just go to the top of the page and you can hit, you know, where those 3 buttons are, which you can get notifications as well. But there should be a save button up there if you hit that too. Whoop. Come here. All right. Almost done to the bottom here. And this is going to take, now you can do curls on this, you can do whatever you want. I chose to do the poofs. I really wanted to use this and do it all in curls, but I didn't have enough of this because I thought that would be really cool. But I didn't have enough to do 18. Nada. Everything sticks. And like I said, I only did 7 of each of these because I wasn't quite sure how things were going to be. If I was going to put a bow maybe at the bottom of them, or if I really like my boo sign. Oh, I finished the bottom. So let's just start on the next row. We're going in the inner part now. And I almost listed that sign. And I thought, no, maybe I could find it. And I was like, oh, maybe it'd be cute with him doing it because, you know, he's walking down the hallway with his chains, you know, and you're in your room in the middle of the night, you hear clunkety clunk, and then he opens the door and goes, boo. Hey, Sally, how are you, my friend? So, oh, it's hot. Hot flash. No, I don't get those. But it is hot. For some reason, it's hot tonight. And any of these little things, I go back. I wait to the end. Because you know it's going to fray when you're as you're moving it around and everything, and there's nothing you can do. It is what it is with mesh. Oh. Did I use them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did. Okay. So we'll cut some more. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 2 of each. So I'll show you how I did that. But look how cute that's coming out. Nice and bright and sparkly. Alright, so put him down there. And now I'll do the mesh roller correctly. Now, I did put them side by side here. I know you can't see it. I'm going to move it here. And there, Susie gives you these little dividers so that the mesh, that they don't stick together. Can you guys see that? Oh no! Hold. Wait. Hold. Hold. Oh my gosh. Wait. Alright, this is going to be fun. Oh, I know why. Oh no, it changed my whole angle. Jeepers. Guys, I gotta go out and I'll come right back because it changed the whole angle of the film. Part 1 done. We're gonna go to part 2.